Nick Hit List.
Yo, I'm Kenneth Scott, and this is where you find out what kids voted on: music, movies, all kinds of things, you know?
This video is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon! Get on the floor and get raw! Wow, it's been a minute since we've done one of these. Due to the nature of television over the years, what gets remembered, what gets preserved, a lot of shows have barely any surviving material available to the public. More ephemeral shows like, say, a music video countdown show for kids that ran for less than a year in the early 90s, that's just not the sort of thing studios are going to redistribute through home video or streaming 35 years after the fact. So it comes down to luck on whether or not somebody recorded the show on VHS, and then the tape surviving long enough to become digitized and distributed online. Well, guess what? The hour-long pilot episode of the Nick Hit List is now floating about online. And as is tradition, we're going to take a close look at it as an addendum to my original Nick Hit List video. Link to my original video and this discovered episode in the description below. Warning: this might be one of the most 1991 things you've ever seen.
Yo!
We interrupt Nickelodeon's regular programming to continue our video countdown on the Nick Hit List. It's how kids like to rock!
Originally airing at 10 a.m. on Saturday, July 6, 1991, preempting Nickelodeon's usual broadcast of Think Fast and Skate TV, the Nick Hit List pilot presents a countdown of 13 music videos chosen by you, i.e. kids polled at 7 different schools out of Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey. Turns out the middle school students of Hackensack are really into De La Soul.
It's from a group who 2 years ago came out with their new style of rap, flower power rap. It's the whole new style, their own concept. Well, and they hail from Long Island. But now they've got the new album out, a new song, and it's great. The new altitude is called the Now Step. So let's check out the number 13 song with De La Soul with Ring Ring Ring.
Ring.
Hey,
How you doing? Come on, y'all.
sorry I can't get through. Why don't you ring?
Once again, it's another rap band. It's beat in an eye and I can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really careful with the copyright bots on this one. There's actually a decent variety of music being represented here. The soulful guitar of Extreme's More Than Words, the dance groove of London Beats' I've Been Thinking About You, the Prince-produced beat of Tevin Campbell's Round and Round.
One day I'll make it in the big city, and I'll be looking for a girl who's pretty. One day I'll make a play, and she will say okay, 'cause I plan to be a cool kitty.
Interspersed throughout the episode are smaller lists, like Rare Hair Hits, 3 bands with wild hair, or Hot Guitars, 3 bands who know how to shred, or CD Express, 3 new groups worth checking out. Okay, Nick Hit Lists, who do you recommend?
This is one of my fave picks. They're from Oklahoma called PC Quest.
Yeah, listen to this.
Sounds good.
As is typical of these kind of shows, we're also given quick interview snippets with popular artists of the day. Softball questions, of course, this is a show for 11-year-olds. Hey, Timmy T, what's your favorite food?
My favorite foods are pizza, hamburgers, french fries. I don't know. I like ice cream.
Riveting! Hey, Tracy Spencer, what's your least favorite food?
I hate green food. Anything green I don't like. I don't know why.
What in particular?
Like green beans and stuff like that. It's nasty.
Enlightening! Hey, children from Another Bad Creation, do you have any girlfriends?
We don't have time for girls now. We're always out.
Not like we used to, because we're really busy. Yeah.
And finally, we have Big Eye Street Cam, our Kid on the Street segment, where young people just like you are polled on what's trendy and good. Hey, fellow kids, what movies are you checking out from your local video rental?
I think my favorite movie to rent is Ghost. Dirty Dancing. My favorite video rental is Sophie's Choice and also Mermaids.
My favorite video rental is Ghost.
My favorite video to rent is Pretty Woman.
Wow, that really takes me back. I'm sorry, did that girl just say Sophie's Choice? Oh yeah, I love going to Blockbuster and getting the R-rated movie where Meryl Streep has to choose which of her children are going to be executed by the Nazis. I bring it over to sleepovers all the time. And that's really all there is to the Nick Hit List. It's a simple magazine/music video show to take the place of Nick Rocks, which had ended the year prior. It's a format that doesn't require a lot of work on Nickelodeon's side. All they have to do is intro a Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey music video and let them entertain the kids. Oh yeah, for the record, our #1 music video is Another Bad Creation and their hit song, Coolin' at the Playground.
Rose to the park trying to make another hit. Little do they know that soldier's legit. I'm not saying this to put nobody down. This is what I say at the playground, you know?
In 2026, a bunch of 10-year-olds rapping about hanging out in the playground feels like parody. But in 1991, this reached number 10 in the Billboard charts. And it wasn't even Another Bad Creation's highest charting song. On one hand, their early success probably paved the way for even bigger youth rap and hip-hop acts like Criss Cross. On the other hand, considering where Criss Cross and many other youth acts ended up, it's probably for the best that Another Bad Creation fizzled out shortly after this. Heck, another group featured in this episode was High Five, a teen R&B group that made the #7 spot with their song I Like the Way, The Kissing Game. And reading up on High Five's story, they did not have a good time. Back to the show, it's nice to have a clearer picture as to how the Nick Hit List operated. We get to really explore this odd sewer/factory/giant phone set, the way our hosts jungle gym around it. The set was designed by John Hansen, who's mostly done serious drama shows like Close to Home or Revenge or Greenleaf, but also did the production design on Disney's Out of the Box. He also worked on these goofy live-action G.I. Joe toy commercials from the early 90s, back when they were crossing over with Street Fighter and going into space.
The plasma talks! Now I can pollute the entire world!
The G.I. Joe Brawler attacks, blasting Cobra with twin missile launchers.
Fire!
But the Cobra Ice Saber strikes back with a cap-firing rocket launcher.
Fire! The 4 panels blew off! I just had it washed! I'm going in!
However, the real gift with this rediscovered episode is giving us a look at the show's other host, Shondi Jones. By the unfortunate happenstance of the material available, Shondi wasn't present in my previous video on the show. I just wasn't really aware of her thanks to the lack of footage. Now we see how the dynamic played out, with Shondi playing the mature one opposite of co-host Ken and Scott's wacky ad-libbing.
Well, get this. Crystal's first album will be coming out this summer, and her dad was a famous jazz musician, and Ethel Waters was her grandmother, a famous actress. Having fun? Yes.
It's a classic gendered on-screen dynamic. The girls have to be the responsible ones to allow the boys to be the irresponsible goofs. Again, the format of the show means not a whole lot is asked of our two young hosts, but they do a good job within that framework. Shondi Jones has one other television credit to her name, appearing in an episode of ABC Weekend Specials, an adaptation of Judy Blume's otherwise known as Sheila the Great, which also aired in 1991. I don't have it. I would love to see it. In adulthood, Shondi would go into business, and has been working in talent management and human resources for a number of large companies. Nickelodeon has had many, many faces, and I'm glad that one more of them is now preserved. The Nick Hit List was ultimately a very minor work on Nickelodeon's schedule. There's only so much substance in a show where you play music videos and ask Paula Abdul what her favorite food is. But at the same time, 35 years has turned this show into such a fun pop music time capsule. Opening it up, I found myself awash with a particular nostalgia. One of random songs on the radio and watching MTV in my older cousin's room. You can never go back, but the music is still here.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Nickelodeon.